Ever felt that overwhelming frustration when faced with a myriad of choices? Well, it turns out our brain's response to unlimited options can be a roller coaster of emotions. So, if you ever had a cruddy year filled with indecision or uncertainty, stick around because we're going to explore why this is happening and, really more importantly, how finding your purpose might actually be the solution to your daily despair. So, what happens when we are overloaded with unlimited options? Well, the prefrontal cortex is really our brain's decision making center. And when you are bombarded with choices, what you're doing is you're forcing it to work overtime. And this surge of activity triggers stress hormones, which are causing you a lot of anxiety. And this is counterintuitive to the idea that the more options we have, the better we feel. Like, think of going to a nice restaurant, to maybe a toy store, a depot store, whatever it is. Think of something with a lot of options. Usually, the more options we have makes us feel better. And this is true. Initially, we have options, our brains release dopamine. But as choices multiply, dopamine actually plummets, causing indecisiveness and fatigue. And when decisions are more impactful and can change the course of our lives, and we tend to think about what we should do or what tasks are the most important to do today, this puts our prefrontal cortex into hyperdrive, cueing decision fatigue to set in and resulting in procrastination and really poor choices. So I hope this is making sense. And if it doesn't, let me break it down. Imagine that you wake up every day thinking about what do you need to do or what should you do. You look on social media or you go out into society to try to get a glimpse of hope on what to do for the day. But because you're looking everywhere for everything, you're bringing in too many options and it's triggering your prefrontal cortex to freak out, and it stresses you out because it can't solve any of the problems that you're giving it. And this is how I used to feel when I was working as an engineer, trying to find ways to make more money, thinking that that would actually cure my unhappiness and my feeling of being totally numb and checked out of my life. So I would go online and see the millions of options for generating money. You could do day trading, I could do real estate, I could do art trading, and the list goes on and on and on. And there's too many options, and not knowing which one to pick would just make me more angry and feel more hopeless. So, what can an overwhelmed achiever do? Well, that's a great question. The best way to reduce our anxiety and frustration is to gain clarity. Discover what to say yes to removes the endless options of possibilities. Think, if you know your passion is, let's say, day trading, then you know to look for day trading specific options. And the more specific you are about the type of commodities, let's say, you want to trade, the more focused you actually get, which is helping your prefrontal cortex be able to stay online without being burnt out. Whereas if you don't know, then you have all these trading options plus all the other quick options that are out there in the world that can make you rich quick. Does that make sense? Because the real secret to reducing the overwhelm is to get clarity on your purpose. And I know it's not just as easy as taking a quiz to figure out what your purpose, because trust me, I've tried and took tons of them. But once you do find your purpose, it turns the chaos into clarity and makes decisions easier, and it makes progress more tangible because there's less options. And what we just talked about is the less options you have, the less stress that you're causing on your prefrontal cortex to try to solve everything. And here's another cool thing that happens when you discover your purpose. It activates a part of your brain that releases dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin. This is the neurochemical cocktail that we all want to be drinking because it provides sustained motivation, it creates satisfaction, and gives us what we all want: direction. Your purpose acts as your filter, simplifying decisions by aligning them with your goals and your values. Armed with your purpose, you now know what direction you want to go, and you have limited the number of options that will get you to your destination. And with enough mindset work, you can actually start to get excited about trying various things to get you there. And when you really have committed to your purpose, you realize it's not about the destination. It's about the progress and ultimately the journey. So you get excited for the challenges and the new opportunities that you run into every day. And you aren't as overwhelmed or stressed about wasting your time and not getting to the end as fast. Because realistically, who wants to get to the end of their life the fastest? No one, right? So with your purpose, every step feels meaningful. It's fueling the dopamine release and it prompts growth and progress no matter if you're getting it right or if you're making a mistake. Because finding your purpose helps you cut through the clutter. It helps you focus your energy and makes every step you take feel meaningful and intentional. Your purpose helps you stop procrastinating. Decisions become a breeze. And like I mentioned, setbacks feel like lessons learned, not failures. But where do you even start finding your purpose? Let me know in the comments below if this is something you want me to dive into detail about. I can share some practical tips for getting started and show you how to hack your brain for a life of clarity, progress, and ultimately fulfillment. And if you found any value in the video, please take a moment to hit that like button to let me know. Leave a comment, tell me what was the most helpful to you. Hit that subscribe button to be notified with the next video that's coming available. And as always, take a moment to appreciate yourself for who you are and what you are doing. Cheers to change, and cheers to you.